Hey guys, it's me back with another video here. I know I haven't made a video for a while, but this will be a 2013-2014 football preview, I suppose. You know, of all the major leagues, all the major trophies, and just all general stuff like that. Okay, first of all, we'll probably get into the Premier League first, only because that's the league I know the most about. So yeah, EPL champions. Personally, I think it'll be Man City. Man City to win the Premier League this season. Only because of their squad depth, you know, and their recent signings. You know, there's Jesus Navas, Stevan Jovetic, and Alvaro Negredo, all top quality players. And yeah, I think Man City will have the depth in their squad to outlast every other contender. Top four this season, I'm going Man City first, Chelsea second, Arsenal third, Manchester United fourth. Only because of Alex Ferguson leaving. Alex Ferguson leaving was a big blow to Man U, and I don't think David Moyes exactly has it in him to win the Premier League or to finish anywhere above fourth. So it's top four as again Man City, Chelsea, Arsenal, and then Man U. Relegation. To be honest, I think relegation will be. It's hard to say. I think it'll be Crystal Palace, who just got promoted, Hull, who just got promoted, and I think I'm gonna go with Stoke. I don't know why. It's also because I don't like them because of their rugby tactics. You know, like of how rough they are in the tackle and everything. Just how rough they are, how big and strong they are in general. It's just that roughness that really annoys me. But anyway, that's my relegation prediction. Top scorer for the 13-14 EPL season. I think probably should have planned this out, but I think it'll go to Luis Suarez if he stays at Liverpool, and if he stays in the Premier League, I think it'll be Luis Suarez. I'm going to go for around the mid-20s, maybe 25, 26 goals for Suarez, and followed probably by Van Persie at Man U, because he had a great last season. Even though I'm an Arsenal fan, he had a great last season. So, Suarez for the Golden Boot. FA Cup, I know this is pretty optimistic, but I'm going to go for Arsenal for the FA Cup. Considering we haven't won a trophy in since 2005, so 8 years running, 8 years and still running. I think the FA Cup will go to Arsenal this season, mainly because Arsene Wenger, without signing many players, won't have a chance of winning the Premier League, and the FA Cup seems realistic. For our current squad. So FA Cup, Arsenal. Capital One Cup, I'm gonna go for Liverpool again. They won it a couple of years ago, I think. Capital One Cup, or it might have been the FA Cup, I don't know. But anyway, Capital One Cup to go to Liverpool, and they have a pretty decent squad, and I think they're actually going to go for the Capital One Cup or FA Cup, like whichever. But I think they'll win the Capital One Cup. Sorry. Anyway, EPL is pretty much done, I think. Next big league is Spain. Spain, to be honest, apart from the EPL, I don't know a lot about the other leagues, to be honest. Like, well, I know a general amount, but I know the top four sort of race and, you know, top two chances to win, like teams winning and all that kind of stuff, but not really relegation. So first of all, with Serie A next. Okay, Serie A was supposedly the best league in the world until Germany started taking over. But anyway, I'm going to go with Barcelona to win La Liga this season, with, you know, Lionel Messi up front still. I'm guessing he's going to get 40 plus league goals again. That's my bet anyway. But yeah, Barcelona to run first, Real Madrid second, Atletico Madrid third, and I was going to say Malaga fourth, but considering they lost Isco to Real Madrid, I'm going to say Valencia fourth. Relegation, once, you know, as I said, I'm not quite sure. about who are the bottom teams in Spain. Yeah, that's that. Top goal scorer, I think will go to Lionel Messi again. Like I said, 40 plus league goals is my bet. Cristiano Ronaldo should have another cracking season with maybe up to 40 goals in Spanish league, but I don't know. That's that. Next one is the Bundesliga, the sort of proven best league in the world. The Bundesliga boasting Borussia Dortmund and Bayern Munich, the two Champions League finalists from last season. Borussia Dortmund, to be honest, I think the winners of the Bundesliga will be Borussia Dortmund. Pep Guardiola is bringing in his new style of Bayern Munich, of his tiki-taka or whatever it's called, the whole passing game, the passing and creating triangles and yeah, all that kind of crazy stuff. But I think Bayern will Bayern will have to take time to settle into the new playstyle, and I think Dortmund will take advantage of that. You know, they have a great team, even though they lost Mario Götze to Bayern Munich. They still won the German Super Cup 4-2 over Bayern in the final a couple of weeks ago or so. And yeah, the winners of the Bundesliga for me are going to be Dortmund. Second will be Bayern. Third for me will be Schalke. And fourth, jeez, yeah, I don't know a lot about the Bundesliga apart from the first few teams. I think I'll go with Wolfsburg for fourth. They won the Bundesliga a few seasons ago, and I think they're a decent team. So fourth, will be Wolfsburg in my opinion. Top scorer for the Bundesliga next season, I think it would have to be between Klaas-Jan Huntelaar, Robert Lewandowski, and Mario Mandzukic. I've got a feeling it's going to be Lewandowski only because I think he's the best striker in the Bundesliga. Lewandowski, I'm going to say is going to get anywhere from 25 to 30 goals this season in the Bundesliga, that is. And yeah, I think he'll be top scorer. Next major league is the Serie A. Again, another top league, taken out by Juventus last season. Yet again, you know, they have a crazy good team. But yeah, anyway, the winners of the Serie A next season, I'm gonna say, it's tough. I'm actually gonna say Napoli. I think Napoli have an amazing team. Even though they lost Cavani, you know, they still have a crazy good team. You know, they've still got Brahmi and Inler in the middle, Zuniga on the left, left midfield, left wing, whichever. Goran Pandev up front with Insigne, who I think is an absolute tank. Yeah, I think Napoli will take it out, even without Edinson Cavani. With his departure to PSG, I think they'll still take it out. Second, I think, will be Juventus. Third will be AC Milan. And fourth, I'm going to go with Udinese. Fourth, they have quite a few quality players in Luis Muriel, I think, still plays for them, and Antonio Di Natale, who is now 36, but hey, if he's still scoring goals and playing well, why sell him, you know? If he wants to keep playing, why not? So Udinese fourth for me. Top goal scorer in the Serie A next season. It's a tough one, but I'm going to go with Mario Balotelli of Milan. Only because he had an absolutely insane end of last season when he was transferred from Man City to AC Milan in January. Yeah, I think that'll be how it turns out. Now, to the European tournaments. First of all, the Europa League. I'm not exactly sure who's in the Europa League. I might just check that now. Europa League. I'm gonna take a stab in the dark and, you know, just a guess even. But well, I want them to win it, and I think they have a decent chance. I'm gonna say Swansea. Swansea legitimately have a decent chance of winning the Europa League, and I'm gonna go for it. I think Swansea are in the Europa League anyway. I hope they are. Yeah, as far as I know, Swansea are in the Europa League. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Swansea to win it. Swansea have recruited fairly well, you know. Wilfred Bonney up front, the Vitesse striker, the old Vitesse striker, to Swansea, and Swansea have a really good team in general. You know, they've got Michu, Pablo Hernandez, Jonathan de Guzman, who I think might still be on loan. I'm not sure. But yeah, Swansea for the Europa League, and it is the big one. The UEFA Champions League. I think the Champions League this season. God. I think the UEFA Champions League this season. I'm gonna go with Real Madrid. I know it's probably a lot of people's bets, but Real Madrid have an incredibly strong team. You know, they've recruited well. They bought Isco from Malaga for a big sum, 35 million, maybe 37 million, something like that. They've got a new young emerging defender, Rafael Varane, and still Pepe as well in the middle. Ramos, they've bought, I think it's Carvajal from Bayer Leverkusen, back from Bayer Leverkusen. Real Madrid, yeah, they have a great team. You know, they have a great team. Ronaldo, Modric, Ozil, Benzema, Di Maria, and they're trying to buy Bale. And in my opinion, even if they don't get Bale, I think they're going to win the Champions League. But then if they do, I'm pretty certain they're going to win the Champions League because it's Gareth Bale. Come on. Now, top scorer in the Champions League. I'm going for Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, a lot of people would say, oh, well, why would you say him when there's Lionel Messi? You know, there's Lionel Messi who could win it. There's, you know, Van Persie who could win it. Mandzukic could win it. You know, a lot of top strikers. But even though Cristiano Ronaldo is a winger, but I still think Cristiano Ronaldo will take it. I think he's going to take it out. Not Golden Boot. Sorry, the Champions League top scorer. And yeah, that's pretty much it for my season preview. I'm planning to post an EPL preview on its own, and in this video, I've just gone through the top 4 leagues in the Champions League and the Europa League only briefly. So yeah, I'm planning to do a proper Premier League preview, and I will tell you, you know, I've already told you a lot of my predictions here, but I'm planning to go more in depth with the Premier League. So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, and you know you want to go out and have a bet on the Premier League and use my tips, you know, by all means do. Yeah, and that's it for me. I'll see you guys later.